All right, the stock market is up today. So what is the stock market trying to tell us? This is November 2nd of 2020. It's election eve in the United States, the eve of the most important, the most critical election of our time. Very, very critical election, very critical quarter that we are in the history of this country with the coronavirus pandemic and all of the other issues on the table for the election. So what is the stock market trying to tell us today? It sold off all last week when there was potential hints or thoughts of a blue wave. And now the thoughts are that those polls are wrong, that there's not going to be a blue wave, and that there's tremendous support for Trump that is not showing up in the polls. So the stock market is now reversing course and letting people know that a Trump win is a bull sign for the market. So Wall Street is sending clear signals that they want to see Trump in office. They do not want to see a blue wave. They think that a Trump win is best for the markets. So that's just the stock market. I'm not saying either way, plus or minus. I'm just saying what the markets are telling us today is that they think Trump is going to win. Markets are up. Market increases, market rebounds are good for Trump because he's running on the economy, and Biden is running on the coronavirus. A lot of people have pandemic fatigue, coronavirus fatigue, and don't believe that lockdowns are the solution like we are seeing in the UK. And the potential for that in the United States. People do not want to entertain the thoughts of locking down again, especially going into the holidays, especially coming off of what we've come off of, all the businesses that have suffered, all the people that have suffered, and all of the damage that lockdowns are causing, and what the UK is doing right now. So the fear is that's going to transfer over to the United States. So very interesting times, very interesting election. This is what the stock market is trying to tell us. Last week, the stock market sent a clear message, and what they were trying to tell us this week, they're sending us an even more clear message on election eve. It'll be interesting to see what the markets do tomorrow. Probably going to be flat as we go into, or slightly up as we go into the actual election itself. And then if you do get a Biden win, the markets will probably sell off more than likely. If you get a Trump win, markets will be off to the races again. We will be back on track for stimulus talks and easing of monetary policy and quantitative easing, flooding capital back into the market. So that's what we're in for. That's what we're in store for. And it is a bull market today, pre-election eve.